Hi everyone, this is Anne from another page, and today I'm going to show you what I did for my September setup. If you have an Instagram account and you're following me there, you'll know that this month I'm gonna try and participate again in Super Simple September, which is hosted by Joy Letters Bujo on Instagram, and it basically means making your setup or the materials that you're gonna use simple for this month, and it's up to you on how you're going to do it. She didn't say use this, use that. It's up to you. It's just only means you have to do it more simple than what you've been doing for the past few months. Okay, so for the materials, I'm still gonna use some stickers for memory keeping, if only if I have to, and just one washi tape. For my long form journaling, I'm gonna use my fountain pens and this Tombow Fudenosuke hard tip for headers. Let's proceed to my setup this September. On the first day, I actually finished setting up my monthly spread and all of the weekly spreads on my Hobonichi weeks. These are my weekly spreads from week 36 to week 39, but then I realized I don't want to use it this month because I don't want to force myself and try to make this work for me, because it's not. I'm still bothered by the bigger space that I need to fill, even though I changed layout. If you could see that in my last video, it still bothers me, and if I'm gonna force myself to continue using this, I might end up being distracted and not being able to plan and do my task for this month, which I cannot because there's a lot of things to do. Every week I have appointments, and so I decided to set this aside, and I'm gonna go back and forth with these 3 journals. For my monthly spread, I actually have a setup here on my A5 journal, but then I also have this one on my Google Calendar because I need all of these dates for my husband to know, because there's a lot of appointments here, like our checkups, about our prenatal seminars, and he's not a paper person, so it's better if he can see it on his phone, so he won't bother me asking every time when is the checkup, like when is the seminar, what time is it. So I moved all of this into the Google Calendar. And on this journal, I also have set up, like, just a simple monthly cover and my content planner, in which I accidentally put August instead of September, but that's fine, and some long form journaling entries. Okay, so let's proceed with my weekly spread. And why do I prefer this over my Hobonichi weeks? Okay, I'm gonna talk about the notebook first. I saw this one at Dollarama, and if you're from Canada, you know that Dollarama is a store where they sell a lot of things which cost $1 up to $5 or more than that, and I saw this one and I want to try it, so I bought it for $150, and then I started setting it up. Actually, I started using it on August 30, and then here we go. I set it up over the weekends with my habit tracker. This is what it looks like now. So this layout of habit tracker. So this page, in which I laid out on my husband's computer, is for habit tracking. I have here, you can put up to 15 trackers, and I already put the dates from 1 to 31. You just have to write the days of the weeks. And if you want a soft copy for this layout, I'm gonna try to find out how to upload a link on my Instagram account so you can download it there for free. Just give me some time on how to upload it, because as of now I don't have any idea. So first thing, since it's super simple September, the first thing I thought is to make my habit tracking more simple, because what I'm doing every week is I'm writing Mondays to Sundays, and then write all of my trackers in here. I did that. I'm doing that from week to week. But right now I simplified it by just having one spread of my trackers. So at the end of the month, I'll let you know if it works for me or not. But right now, let's move on to my content post, because again, before, this is what I usually do on my A5 journal. I have a spread like this, and then I am transferring from week to week. I'm gonna write what I'm going to post on that week on this part of my weekly spread. But right now, I write them all on this page, so I don't have to go back into here and write them on my weekly spread. On this notebook, everything is in here, and I also have my ideas on another page. Here goes my weekly spread. Very simple, just the day specific and the task that I don't know when I'm gonna do, maybe on a weekend, so everything is in here. If I need more space, of course, we still have the back page for that. And then here comes the beginning of my daily spread. It's very simple and very easy to use, and I don't have to think about using a lot of pages, worrying about I'm gonna run out of notes pages, and of course writing neatly, because as you can see on the weeks, it only has a 4mm grid, but so my writing is like so small, and it always goes out of the line like this. But on this bigger space, it's always inside the line. So that's what I want, and that's where I can write easily. So I prefer this one than the 4mm grid. So far so good. I'm liking my setup with my monthly and my weekly and daily journaling routine, but what's bothering me right now is my memory keeping and my long form journaling, because just like what I showed you, I'm using this A5 journal for long form journaling. But for my memory keeping, I want to try and use an A6 Hobonichi from 2022, and I used this for 2 months. So good timing. I have blank pages for September. So I started this one, so it's good. My memories are on one page, they all fit in here. But then here comes day 2, September 2. I have a lot of things to say, so I needed the A5 for that, in which I wrote 3 pages, which I can never fit in here. Here comes day 3 and September 4, which is also fine because they all fit on this A6 page. So my problem now is every time I have to write longer journal entries, I still have to move on my A5. But if I'm just going to do my memory keeping, I'm here on the A6 size because I want to try it, because I'm planning to buy the A6 Hobonichi English version for 2024. So if you have any idea, if you have any suggestion on how I can use only one notebook, maybe you can give me some, or maybe I can just use 2, right? So that's it for my memory keeping and long form journaling. So if you have any questions, comment down below and I'm gonna try to answer it. So before I end this video, I just want to show you what happened on my August spreads. I think I should have done this at the beginning of this video, so maybe that's a good thing. Next time I'm gonna do a recap first of the month, and then I'm gonna show you what my setup is. So for August, these are my pages, some information, and these are the memory keeping that I did, in which I finished. Look at that. I actually like it, but I don't know if I'm gonna continue doing it right like this, because if you guys still remember, I'm gonna try and do it on the A6. And then there you go. For my daily spreads, I have a lot of filled pages, but some of them were, like that. And my weekly spreads are in here. These are my weekly spreads for August, which doesn't look good except for the last 2 spreads. So that's it. I hope this new setup works well for me, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.